I have a question. One of the things that I'm struck by watching it this time and thinking about both of your work is a lot of films go back and forth between public and private. So we have public demonstrations and ACT UP actions and Iris De La Cruz in your videos, Juanita, but then also what I think is really touching about some of the videos that you shared tonight was the sort of private aspect. Like you're bringing in two mothers, two men and a baby. It's just a sort of interior scenes and a family dynamic around HIV. And just in all of your videos, I think, are sort of testimonial in your house. I'm just interested in that, sort of bringing the private moments public by making these video projects.
I think that the start of it for me was like, okay, so this is about me, and then I realized that actually there are other people that can relate to this, and so just pretty much giving a testimony about what was going on with me and how I dealt with what was going on with me was able to kind of manifest itself and have other people say, oh my God, this is going on with me too. And so kind of like having people comment and send me emails about that, it made me want to do more and do more and do more. And actually broaden the horizon and say, okay, so me and my husband are adopting this kid, and now we're adopting our second kid, and we're doing so many things, and I'm still doing this and still being HIV positive. And a lot of people from the older generation would be like, no, we never would have thought that that would be a possibility. And I loved the segments of 2 Men of I just was like bawling. Like I was crying, sitting there crying. It was amazing.
That was my thing. But when I first met those guys, they were like the most immature people you ever met. But they took on this baby and they were like, we're gonna take this baby, we're gonna make sure nothing happens. If you walk in the house, you went, they bleached the house down there. You were lucky they didn't bleach you. Of course they had that baby and were looking at themselves on film. They got more and more into things. They would go to, first they wouldn't go to meetings, then they started going to meetings. Then they started, and like when the kid went to school, somebody said, oh, he has to sit over here, he's HIV positive. They went to school with that kid from the kindergarten until the day he graduated high school. They got jobs in the school. They made sure that there was programs in the schools. In their community, they had no problem telling everybody, yes, Eric is HIV positive, got something to say about it. And if somebody had something to say about it, they would put a petition. So in the end, they were really very active and greatly still alive, still very, very active in the community and with HIV.
There was a natural cosmic kindred roommatehood that happened when we started it. We didn't do it on purpose. 2 Men and a Baby, and ended with 2 men and 2 children. You know that it really did come from a process that we didn't understand that as a narrative. It became a narrative that spans the 25 years on the tapes. And I wonder if either of you wanted to sort of reflect on that, the legacy of the 25 years of activism and 25 years of empowerment that the AIDS activist movement has, and other movements, sort of result in this beautiful trajectory that starts and with your work and ends with yours. Is there anything that brings to mind?
I would just hope that people know that it starts one place and you can't stop. It has to carry on and on and on. And that you can't get stable. Because I noticed like in my communities with people, a lot of the people are, yes, I'm positive and the whole family knows about it. And some of the families like, I don't want to hear about it. But then the rest of the family is, I want to hear about it. But even with the positive person, it's like nothing. They're not going out to fight for it. It's like just a part of life, but it's not a part of life. It can't just stop there. You gotta keep on fighting because look, we don't have any money for AIDS now. If you stop fighting, something else is gonna come along and take over, and you're just gonna be in the back, and people are gonna forget it.
It isn't a normal part of life. I can't stand when we put a normalcy on it. It's like, okay, yes, you're gay. Okay, the normalcy. Oh yeah, you have HIV. So putting that stigma on all gay people, it only worsens the. I can't stand it. It pains me to the point where I just want to like lash out. Because I'm like, okay, so people associate being gay with having HIV or AIDS. So it's like when you have that normalcy, all it does is beat stigma. That's all it does. And so if we continue to beat stigma, we're gonna have a bigger problem with dealing with this fucking disease. I apologize. But we're gonna have a bigger problem with dealing with this. Because, but it's also not only gay people that are dealing with this. Also, there are heterosexuals that deal with this. And, like Reagan, he didn't really put it in importance until straight people started getting it. So, if we put a normalcy to this disease, we're gonna have a bigger fucking problem than I thought.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that is what is real. And we have to deal with that. And if we don't deal with that, then that's when it gets fucking out of control like it already has been. Period. End of story.